let me show you how to add your student Google account to your Chrome browser, and that way you can use your student Google account to add bookmarks, to add things to your Google Drive, and you don't have to do it on Chromebook. So here you are in Chrome. Make sure that you're inside Chrome, and the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to come up here to the top and make sure that your name is up here. If your name is not up here, if it's a little head instead, you need to click that head and sign into Chrome using your @staff account. This is really important because it makes that the default account for Chrome, and so when it opens Chrome, that's the account it's going to be. Once you've done that and signed into your @staff account, and your name is up here in the corner, now what you're going to do is you're going to click on this right here and switch person. Then you're going to add your student account. You're going to add your student account to this screen right here by clicking on the plus sign that says Add Person. Once it finishes kind of loading in its thing, it's a sign-in spot. You're going to sign in to your student's account, not to your @staff account. So you start with your code for your building. If you're at Stewart, it's ST. If you're at Sunset, it's SU. Schilling, it's SH. And it just kind of varies. I found an account that that I'm borrowing, so I'm going to sign into that account. So I'm going to start with the building code. Then it's the classroom number. The classroom number is 3 digits, even if you have a 2-digit classroom number. So if your room is 16, you're going to put 016. If your room is 215, you're going to put 215. So student at students.usd305.com. Notice the first one is singular and the second one is plural. And I know that's a little confusing, but just be real careful that you don't get those two mixed up. Then you click next. And you're going to put in your password. If it's the first time that you've used this account, you're going to, for this year, you're going to put in 1234 and help with a capital H. If you've already set a password somewhere, then you're going to put in that password. This one I already have a password set up. So do that. Click sign in. This is real important. You want to click link data so that way it brings over your bookmarks and things onto this profile. So we're going to click link. And now this is starting to link my data. It's going to start to bring in my extensions, which are these right over here. And it's also going to bring in any bookmarks that I already have made on this account, along with the USD 305 set account bookmark, which is right here, and that's typing instructor. So you don't have to make a bookmark for your kids for typing instructor. You can just use this link right here to get there. It's also going to open a window or two, bringing in some of those extensions. You can just close them. Just make sure that you're in this Chrome sign-in one, the one that's got the circling, meaning that it's working, and let that one do its thing. Extensions are little tiny programs that come into your browser and help make your browser work better. For example, this is a Google Classroom extension that allows students to share to Google Classroom. This one is a Google Translator, so that way you can actually, this is translator. This is dictionary right here. So you can look up words. So it's going to bring in several of those. Then what you're going to do is you're going to start creating your bookmarks that you want students to have. So I'm going to click right here and say, I want my students to have Study Island. So I'm going to find a web sign in for Study Island. So here it is. Here's where the kids sign into Study Island. So I'm going to bookmark that spot by clicking the star right here. And then right now it's labeled as login. Well, I don't want it to say that. I want it to stay Study Island. So I'm going to change that. I'm just clicking right where it says name. And adding that, making sure that it's going into the bookmarks bar. And then I'm going to click done. And that will label that as Study Island. Well, maybe after a while, my students are getting used to the fact that that's Study Island and they don't really need the words anymore. I can right click on that, edit, and remove the words completely, save that bookmark, and now it's just a symbol, it's just a picture to get to Study Island. So, which is kind of handy so that you can have more bookmarks across the top. Now, one thing that's kind of tricky is if you want bookmarks for, say, Bookflix or TrueFlix or BrainPop. Those have automatic logins as part of the URL, but Google Chrome doesn't recognize those, and so it wants you to put in a login every time, which we don't even know the username and password for most of those. So what I would suggest is that instead of bookmarking up here, you're going to instead bookmark it to your website. And then once you bookmark it to your website, then bookmark your website up here. So that way, so put Bookflix, BrainPop, any of those that have automatic logins, put those on your website, and I can help you with that if you need help. Okay, so you can also get to your students' Google Drive by clicking the, not clicking the apps, by typing in Drive. I always forget in the classroom accounts. Google.com. So this is the Google Drive for your classroom, and I would absolutely bookmark that as well. Delete the symbol so that it's Google Drive. So that way your students can create documents and things within your classroom. And you can even add folders here so each student puts their work in their own folder. So that's definitely an option in Google Drive. All right, so once you've done this, let's say that you're done and you want to access this again. Remember, it's that same spot. So you click on, when you sign into Chrome, you click Switch Person, and this time you look for that account right here and click on it, and that will switch you to that new account. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. When you're adding this to Chromebooks, it's the same process. So any bookmarks that you do here will add to the Chromebooks. You're going to click Add Person and type in that same username, which is the school code, the classroom number, and all that, and then the password that you've set. And that will bring in your bookmarks, that will bring in your, where you can change your background and that kind of thing. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.